second down.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's Walker.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up fourth down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this one too low.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
73.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. There he goes, right side.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Here's 3rd and 7. Walker with another carry.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Flush to his right.
And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Now back to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Now a carry for Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 2nd down, Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, it's Hurts. Incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try the air now with Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe in field goal range.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Walker. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. That's caught over the middle by Fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down with ease as they'll wind up getting 9 there on 4th and 5.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And an Eagle first down.
On first down, Hurts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Swift. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Philadelphia.
Once again, it's Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Running is Swift. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long, but now, on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Geno. This is the tight end fan. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Now it's Smith. Flushed out right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, Walker. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling.
At the 21-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big play here, 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
And Walker once more.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here we go. First and goal. Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here's first down. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. First throw here in overtime for Smith. This is Fan on the short completion. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Well, let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Trying the left side with Walker. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Smith now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, certainly this defense knew that a field goal would beat them, and in this football game, they came up with a gigantic interception right there, CD.
Maybe not a surprise to either one of us because both of these defenses have been dominant throughout this game. Right now, if you're playing on offense, you're just hoping that they make a mistake on the other side and you can capitalize on it because making headway has been really difficult all game long.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good.
Walker with another carry.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
18-yard line.
On the give, here's Charbonnet.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game.
A
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission